Hey everyone, welcome back to our monthly update. I'm coming to you solo today. Mandy's a little under the weather, so let's keep her in our prayers for a speedy recovery. But don't worry, I've got plenty of exciting updates to share with you about what God's been doing in our lives, as well as through the work of EDI. October has been an incredible month filled with impactful meetings and conferences. We had the privilege of connecting with folks in North Carolina, New York, and Pennsylvania. Talk about a traveling show. One moment that really stood out for me was when someone came up to us, actually at our sending church, and said, I never really knew what you were going to be doing until after I heard your presentation tonight. And now I can see how EBI is vital to the Spanish speaking church. It was really amazing to see how their perspective shifted and how they were inspired to pray for and support EBI. Speaking of answered prayers, we experienced a huge one this month. You might remember Mandy and I sharing in our last video about how our family was just going through a lot. Well, one of those things was Mandy's mom's cancer. And it's been just this growing battle, and there's a growing need for God to step in and provide funds so that Mandy's mom could continue treatment. And God provided those funds through grants and insurance. And we praise God for that answer to prayer. It was such a powerful reminder that just like we're trusting God to provide for our ministry, He's also taking care of our family. It really revitalized our faith and reminded us that He is always in control. Oh, and then there's big changes too. We're going to be on the move. Now, before you start guessing, we're actually moving twice. First, we'll be transitioning from one missions house to another sometime in early 2025. And then at the end of May, we'll be relocating to our next long term location. We're keeping the details under wraps for now, but we're trusting God to lead us to the perfect place where we continue our pre-field ministry, but also be ready to effectively serve God at EBI. Our prayer is that a new location will put us right in the heart of mission-minded churches, allowing us to connect with even more partners and hit the ground running when we reach full support. We're so grateful for the churches that have already partnered with us. In fact, just today, I got off the phone with a wonderful church in Pennsylvania, and they're planning on taking us on in early 2025. Praise God. We had such a great connection with them during our visit, and it's been amazing to see how God has been working in their lives. They even just sent their own missionary to Mexico who will be able to be directly impacted by EBI's resources. It's just so incredible to see how God is weaving everything together. Looking back over the past year from October 2023 to October 2024, we've had 25 ministry presentations, gained 16 new monthly partners, and traveled to 12 total states. Because of this amazing support, we're actually ahead of schedule in our pre-field ministry. And this means that we'll be able to start serving in EBI sooner than anticipated when you look at the averages of pre-field deputation numbers. And that is all thanks to your prayers and your partnership. Thank you. This week, we're heading out for our final family meeting of the year at Grand Strand Baptist Church in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. They're hosting a conference where we'll be able to share about EBI and our ministry. And hey, Myrtle Beach isn't a bad place to wrap up family ministry travels for 2024 either. The services are open to the public, so if you're in the area, come on in, say hi. I also cannot forget to mention that while Mandy's not here with me today, she has an exciting opportunity with the Ohio Women for Missions. This amazing organization exists to encourage and support missionaries, and Mandy will be their featured speaker at their annual retreat. She'll be sharing on the theme of ever present God, which ties in beautifully with EVI's mission to provide resources that strengthen faith and draw people closer to Christ. This is a fantastic opportunity for Mandy to connect with other women in ministry and share about the work of EBI. As we look ahead, our big prayer is and has been that God would provide our full support by January. We're believing in this, and we're believing in His faithfulness and trusting in Him every day to open the right doors. We're also getting ready to send out our year-end giving letters, so be on the lookout for those. If you know someone who might be interested in partnering with a ministry like ours, please share this video, tap the like button, send it in an email to somebody with our information. And we'd love to have a conversation about what God is doing in our lives and through the ministry work at EBI. Thank you so much for your continued prayers and support. We're so grateful for each and every one of you. And again, pray for Mandy. All these allergies and colds and who knows what going on. She just needs your prayers to get well before the speaking engagement comes up next week. So be in prayer for that. We love you guys.